Well, boy, Shannon Sharp on the road.
He all right.
Club Shay Shay. He had Cat Williams' name. Now he had Monique on. Monique be venting, boy. She went in on DL. DL came back at her ass.
I missed it, but you know, Shannon been up and down now. He been up and down. He been hitting. Yeah. He been missing.
Wait, what did he miss on?
Hey man, you just can't come out and say Taylor Swift bigger than Beyonce. You own something. I mean, she big, but I don't know if she's bigger than Beyonce. Ooh, that's tough.
It's the truth.
Come
on, man.
Not
to be little Beyonce.
Taylor Swift
is the number one. I mean, don't.
I mean,
you can argue that. I mean, and particularly if you're talking about gross sales,
right?
You're talking about popularity overall. I mean, hey man, nothing against Beyonce.
I just don't know.
Taylor Swift is the
biggest star in the world.
bomb.
Right
Cookie, we were talking about you a minute ago. But yeah, Taylor Swift is the top boss.
Just check the followers. Like I said,
no.
Hold up. Also, let me tell you where he missed that. Also, he also said that people who are 50 and over shouldn't go to homecoming at HBCUs.
What?
So that's what he said. So
Who said that?
Shannon Sharp.
Why would he say that?
Thank you. Like I said, he been missing. Like I said, he hit and missing. That's
how old is he? The reason why he's saying that?
I have no clue, but he said if you're 50 and over, you have no busy going to your HBCU homecomings. He said that, so he been hitting and missing. I keep up with Shannon.
That's got to be something to do with 50 years ago. HBCUs. Were there any HBCUs 50 years ago?
Easily, my parents went to HBCU.
Do they go to their homecoming?
All the time. We're sweet owners.
I don't know why he would say that.
Yeah. Well, I'd have to look into the details.
But back to the Taylor Swift thing, she's the biggest, man.
Like
man, y'all take a follow. I can't verify nor deny. Y'all go check your followers.
Well, you're an asshole if you can't deny that Taylor Swift is bigger than Beyonce. You in that Trump shit.
No, I am sitting here saying that when you make a statement that bold, you better have a whole lot of backing.
That ain't no bold statement. It's obvious, man. The Taylor Swift sales are above and beyond Beyonce by far.
Now, who ever performed at the Super Bowl?
Who is my favorite? That ain't no damn barometer of whether you're great or not.
She probably was busy. The girl
if you perform at the Super Bowl, you gotta be tough.
Mary Jane performed at the Super Bowl.
Right now, player.
Years ago when she was the hottest thing.
Nelly performed at the Super Bowl.
I hate
the hottest thing.
I hate to disappoint you, player. But right now, the barometer of whether you're greatest or not is how many millions of dollars of tickets are you selling? And Taylor Swift, by far, is kicking Beyonce in that. Now, Beyonce is a mega star.
sold out Atlanta. I don't know what you're saying.
I don't give a shit about Atlanta.
All over the world, man.
They both
talking about around the world. Taylor Swift is a bigger star.
People go to your phones because I can't say.
As of 2023, Beyonce has 800 million and Taylor has 1.1 billion.
Nah, nigga.
Okay. Like I said,
that's a little bit more.
Turn your head around backwards.
No.
A little bit more.
You're right there.
Well, you talking out your ass,
Brian.
Aren't you the one that used to say, like, hey, if somebody got this many millions and another person got this many, you really don't care? It's only a $20 million separation.
But if you're going to talk about who is the biggest star,
she's the biggest.
That's clear, man.
How
can you have a problem with that?
Hey, Brian.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying, like, Shannon Sharp been hitting and missing. Like, even with you yourself just said he did the Monique interview. Everybody wants it to like the top cat, but at the same time, whatever Monique said, you got DL coming out already. So that's all I'm saying.
Ain't no comparison between Monique and Cat.
I think we missing something.
Because you can't put them two together.
No, I'm saying overall, when you're thinking of it, I mean, the name of it, Club Shay Shay. I mean, is he really a great interviewer, or do people just come over there and rant like they want? It's not like he asking questions.
He do ask questions.
I mean, every time I look at it, he just look like he's shinier.
He hit
and his hair is more slick down.
I thought he did some great questionnaires.
He hit a vein, brother.
Yeah.
And he's riding the wave.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all it is.
It's messy.
So he got Monique on there. After he had Cat on there, got 50-something million views. He got Monique on there. She talking shit. DL came out and told a line out of her ass.
Right. Because Usher didn't do big.
I've been knowing Monique for 30 to 40 years.
Right.
But
she got a lot of pent up stuff to me.
She got some issues.
Yeah, like just I don't know her, but just how she interviews and how she say stuff. I'm like, oh, you really you harnessing a lot.
But yeah, Shannon got
Well,
that platform now. If you want to be
she's
messy,
harvesting
He's hot.
from her words. Of course, I don't know, but she's harvesting because she's saying that she's owed money that she wasn't that she was entitled to, that she didn't get. One from the Parkers, and then her issue with Tyler Perry, but mainly with the Parkers. She said they made over $800 million.
That don't have nothing to do with the shit she talking about.
Well, that's one of the things she had a problem with.
DL ain't funny and all that kind of shit.
Oh, well, I don't know about all that, Bob. But I'm talking about her issue about the money that's owed to her. So yes, she got an
That's
attitude.
a personal issue. I don't know.
I don't have
We
an
don't know
attitude.
the
Somebody owe me
contract.
money.
We don't know the contract. We haven't seen.
Well, that's true.
That's what I was gonna say.
We
Like
can't-
when you
we
hear
can't
certain
really
people,
judge.
can't wait for
on
the
that.
Breakfast Club to call me back.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out when it says this person owed this type of money and all that stuff. Like, are you not reading the contract? Cause to me, my brother played 11 years in the league. You read them. You got that person reading. You got your financial advisor. And you got your agent. Not once I ever heard say, you know what, they owe me money and stuff on this. So are people not reading their contracts when it comes to like, oh, I'm just saying you don't hear it. You don't hear certain people say, oh, this person owed me
You're in a
money.
different business.
Well, by her own admission, she did say
God.
that no one
Monique's
told
own
her.
admission?
Yeah, she
She
said no
said
one
what?
told her the things that she should have been asking for. She did say that on Club Shay Shay. She said no one told her that after so many years you ask for this, or you should ask for this, or you should ask for that. So she's like, there was no one there to tell her that. So
Well,
That's a
makes no
management.
sense to
That's
me.
a management issue. But I think in general, and hey, God bless Monique. I love her. But I think I've been knowing her 40 years. But I think she's been a victim of her own. You know, you can't be mad at other people because everybody's career does not take off at the same pace or at the same rate of acceleration. So you've been blessed more than most of us. But a lot of the shit is just luck of the draw, man. If you look at the highest paid comics in the world, in the United States now, they're not necessarily the funniest. There's no way you can tell me that Bo P should not be one of the highest paid if it were based on strictly funny.
Right. Yeah.
So some of the shit is happenstance. However, I've been able to make comfortable living 40-something years. Ain't had no other job.
Right.
So I ain't tripping. I didn't get into the business to become rich or famous.
Right.
But I've made a living. But I'm not gonna waste my time being angry because
Yeah, she got a lot of hang-ups, man.
Because people of what I perceive to be less talent have made more money.
Yeah, she got a lot of
Monique
hang-ups.
seems to be angry. She's mad, man.
Yep.
No, she just knows she a 10. That's all. Monique just knows she a 10.
I
and
just
she
think
claiming
that she
it.
feels as
I know she thinks she a 10.
I just feel as though and she's in her right to feel as though she has been done an injustice, and that's her right. And
Oh,
I
you
think
talking
that,
about one issue, JJ?
Well, I think it's a multitude because now we have Taraji P. Henson coming out, basically co-signing what Monique has been saying.
But
Maybe
are you
some
reading
truth
these
there.
contracts?
Why did
There's
you
some truth
take the
there somewhere.
deal? Why did you take the deal
Well, I
with
mean,
Taraji, with Monique? Why did you take the deal if you thought it was so ridiculous? Why did you do? What did Monique do when she got the Oscar for? Precious. Why were you precious for $50,000? I got way more than that for being Uncle Elroy.
Exactly.
And see, that's the
Thank
thing, DC. You men,
I'm saying.
black women are the lowest paid in this
That's what they're
industry.
saying.
Yes, it is, and we have to continue to fight to get what was fair to us. And you guys don't see that because, like you said, well, I just called up and said, hey, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's not that easy for us black women. And when a black woman speaks out, then I feel as though the rest of us need to stand by them and say, listen, we're
Yeah.
not going to
But
take
why
it.
she
It
double
depends
talking?
on whether they
You know,
right or
Listen, but to
wrong.
me, why she
Well,
double
I
talking?
agree with
Hold on,
that.
hold on. Hold on, and I agree with you on that. They need to stand up, but she also double talking from the standpoint that she tried to sit there and say when Cat Williams attacked Kevin Hart about coming in and being successful right off the bat, she told Shannon Sharp out of her own mouth. She came out there and she was out in LA for 3 months, and then she got the Parkers. So is either bad or is it good? Make up your mind, Monique, because you saying there one thing you don't got 50,000 impressions, but then you popped off and got the Parkers within 3 months.
But hold on. First of all, she got the part, but the money part. When you're uneducated in this business, yes, you need to get yourself educated. That is true. But when you're growing, you're educated. They still. It's
How many
still
plays you
not
gotta run?
right. It's still not right that they made $800 million off these women, and they barely got what I think it was 155,000 per episode. That doesn't. I think that barely equals up to $1 million.
You gotta run
How
before
many
you say you ain't get more than that person.
How many stories you ever heard of people say, I have nothing and I got that part and it saved my life? It ain't too many rich people walk into Hollywood and get parts. They want people who struggle and they got something emotion they can
Right.
show.
It makes
So,
a better story.
But
make
you
a
did
better
more than
story.
one season, so what are you not learning off of?
But it's still, but that doesn't make a difference. When you got Friends, they getting $1 million per episode. You got the movie. I mean, the TV series Friends. So
hold it
come on,
right
guys.
there. Hold it right there. How they get $1 million?
Thank you.
They didn't even
work-
thanks for it.
They work themselves up and got that kind of money.
Right.
So for you to assume that you supposed to skip the steps and just be handed this, you know,
I
I
ain't
don't
heard
think it
Countess
was
Vaughn
skipping
say
steps.
nothing,
That's
DC.
not skipping steps.
I ain't heard Countess Vaughn say nothing about the Parkers doing it wrong.
nah.
Well, because everybody's not going to stand up to fight. Some people are not going to stand up to fight.
When-
That's the
when
thing. And
Taji,
it's a difference
what's
when
her
it's not
name?
Didn't the
happening
one
to
main
you.
lady die from
What's
the
old
Parker?
girl, Taraji P.
Taraji
Henson,
P. Henson.
was talking about, she comparing herself to, what's the white boy?
Oh, for Benjamin Button.
What's
Brad
the white
Pitt.
boy?
Brad Pitt.
He comparing himself to Brad Pitt. Come on now.
Everybody's a 10, DC. That's what you just said.
That's not
already.
that's
You can't
totally
compete
different. I'm not going to
with
agree with
people who
Everybody-
all believe
Black
they
women,
10.
we continue
Everybody
to
is
fight
not a
women.
10.
But
I
they
got
believe
y'all.
it.
I'm not
Continue
a
to fight
10.
queens.
I'm
Well,
not
well-
a 10 because I got a limp. That makes me a 9. I'm not. Go ahead, bro, before I wrap it up.
Some of the black movies is not in as many theaters as the white movies.
Oh, distribution is the whole key to the whole
Right.
thing.
So-
You can make these black movies, they're great at what they I produced 4 movies. But when it comes down to the money, there are no black distribution companies. So the white folk ultimately have control because when you present the movie, last movie I produced, Walmart bailed me out because the distribution companies wouldn't put them in the theaters by and large. But Walmart bailed me out about, I don't know, 90,000 copies or something. But the distribution. So until you have a certain amount of respect on all the levels, a certain amount of participation on all the levels, it'll never be a level
Playing ground.
playing field. It will never be.
I will agree with that.
But you know, you can go home and cry about life being unfair, or you can get out there and beat them motherfucking bushes and make it better for the next generation coming along.
That's why you have independent filmmakers such as myself. You might have to get it from the rough, but you just got to do what you got to do.
You do
Did
what you
just
gotta
hit
do.
me?
But don't be crying and shit. Don't be
You
crying
just
and
hit me,
bleed.
DC. I'm going to HR.
We ain't got no HR, but help yourself.
So I got to take it. I got to take it.
You was finna say something, bro?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, so that's my take on the Monique thing. I mean, you've been blessed more than 99% of us.
I just want to say this. Shannon Sharp doing this thing, but I'm going to tell you something. Tasha K, boy, she getting everybody to tell her story, tell their stories on there too. She is
It's a lot of stories,
a
man.
lot of stories out
Showbiz
there,
is
man.
hot with black folk. I watched the Grammys and then I saw him arrest Killer Mike after he got 3 Grammys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Misdemeanor. He had come out of the show and tried to go back in. Security was talking shit. He jacked one of them up. and they filed citizen's arrest, which I ain't never understood. How the hell a regular citizen gonna arrest me?
Yeah.
Citizen arrest. Motherfucker come to me and say, you under citizen arrest. I say, well, you under citizen arrest. Now, who arrested? Huh?
So that's what happened for real? He just stepped out and came back in?
He stepped out. They
they
want to
sent
go
the
back in and didn't have a ticket. But the man just got 3
They sent the
Grammys.
message, man. That
That
man
was
got
And the
that praise
security
Jesus.
guard said, we don't give, basically, I'm paraphrasing, we don't give a damn what you just got. You ain't got no ticket. You can't go back
That
in
didn't
it.
even make sense.
And so Killer Mike was like, motherfucker, I just got 3 Grammys. I just stepped out of the room for a minute, and you don't let me back in? So he went to whipping ass.
Yeah. And they said, who are you? Killer Mike. Get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get on the platform and praise God and all that. They're going to send a message to you, whether you want or not. That's why I looked at it. I felt like, I said the 2 things. That was a publicity stunt, or they were sending a message because when he finally got something, because I don't even know the songs that he sung to win a Grammy, to be honest with you. Can anybody know the songs that he sung to kill a Grammy?
I don't either.
Exactly. That's why he got 3
But
Grammys.
I'm a Killer Mike
I
fan.
get it, but can anybody name a Killer Mike song or 3 songs that won a Grammy? And I just think when he got it- when he got it-
Jay-Z say Beyonce got 30-something Grammys
All right.
for singles and never a single album.
Never, yeah, exactly. So all I'm saying, I think when he got up there and thank God and God's time
Well,
and stuff, I think they Hollywood sent the
Grammys
message.
not
She
about
going up
selling
against the GOAT at
most
this
amount
time.
of records either, though.
She going up against the GOAT at this time. It's just like
Taylor?
any other sport. You know, when Brady was hot, now
Okay,
Taylor
Taylor
Swift is hot. So she going up against the GOAT.
Yes, I ain't mad at him.
She's in a good spot. Second place ain't bad.
Yeah. Brothers and sisters, sisters first. Y'all all 10s in my mind. However, I will say this, a woman who thinks she has no room for improvement is a strange creature to me. Because to me, the perfect woman realizes she has room for improvement. So a woman who says she has no room for improvement, that's a deficiency. First place, she's not being honest. Because there is nobody that, even in their mind, if it is true, there is nobody that realistically thinks they have no room for improvement. So you just having a psychological warfare problem. It's different when other people say you perfect. See, you can be perfect for me even though you have shortcomings, because I could say you're perfect for me even though she needs this or that, but you're perfect for me. But for a person to say they are perfect, period, is a shortcoming, because nobody is perfect. And the biggest obvious imperfection is of that person is that they don't realize, or they're not accepting that they're not perfect. Now, it's not necessary to be perfect. But for you to claim that you think you are perfect is either you're delusional, or you're trying to make it seem like other people are stupid. You know, you can say what you want. You know you're not perfect. I ain't nowhere near perfect. As I've said, I'm less than average, you know.
I think this been a real emotional show. I don't know what's going on. It must be a full moon or something.
I'm trying to wrap it up, nigga. I'm trying to wrap it up. I'm going to go back to when my daughter, you know, in humorous conversation, say, I want this. And she lays out this perfect man. I'm like, now what would that man, that perfect man, you claiming you perfect, what would that perfect man want with you? I'm Bo P.
I'm DC.
Oh, I'm Sister JJ. I don't know who I am. I'm a
Brian.
10.
Comedian Weightball.
Brian Harper.
And your man Bullhead.
Carla. Glad to have you, girl. Holly. Holly, not Barry, but a 10. Okay, that's good. You thinking about that bullshit I said. Will, glad I ain't Will Smith, technician extraordinaire, Richard, head of security. Riri. Riri, hi, mother. Look at Riri. Hi. You might well have Kanye mask on, girl. We don't even know who the hell you are. And Sister JJ Jr. What's your name? KK. What's your mama's name?
Karen.
And big shout out to Karen. Karen, I apologize. All of the unholy things I said, your daughter wrote them.
I'm that ugly boy.
Good night.